The next question is, how is the regulatory landscape navigated in different countries for asset tokenization? Look, that's a very complex question. It's a very broad question. Again, we have to acknowledge what type of assets do we tokenize. Are we tokenizing a pen? Are we tokenizing a corporate security? Are we tokenizing a debt? Or tokenizing an art? So the different asset classes. Asset tokenization, if we speak about the corporate side, because Starbucks originally focused on the tokenization of corporate securities. And security tokens, it is a very regulated space. And it's not regulated just as crypto, they're regulated under the securities laws, right? So if companies looking for tokenization, did not necessarily means that they would depend on the crypto law. It means that they have to adopt the current and the local legislation for the securities. In different parts of the world, there are different ways and there's different legislations how countries are dealing with different types of assets. There is a big EU legislation which goes under what is called MiFID, right? I don't remember what it stands for, but actually it's the organization that takes care of the corporate securities. So those things in Europe have to comply with the MiFID. If we talk about, for example, asset tokenization in the United States, there's also different paradigm. For example, they have the Securities and Exchange Commission with certain laws that have been prepared and have been issued back 100 years ago in respect to securities. And Gary Gensler, as the CEO of Securities Exchange Commission, also and always refers back to that piece of legislation saying that, okay, if there is a Howey test, if this asset is a security, there is a certain agenda how it should be treated. So in US, certain way how things can be regulated in EU. And again, we can move to Singapore, there's a MAS regulator, Japan, Korea, there's Brazil, there's South Africa, UK, Switzerland, Liechtenstein. So those different countries there's different legislation. MENA region, all of them have different legislation. Some of them have already emerged, some of them are still in the process, but we will have pure clarity on asset tokenization within next time scope. Could be 2-3 years. Again, it's a very new market. Regulators are adopting to this, businesses are adopting, but it has to be absolutely clear, and it will be clear. And I mean, for the professionals and for we at Starbucks, that's why we're dealing with not all of the jurisdictions, but the number of jurisdictions like US, EU, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, because it's already clear, right? So if you come to Starbucks, if you want to tokenize your business, probably we will offer you to tokenize from one of the jurisdictions where the rules are clear and there is no regulatory pitfalls on the way to your tokenization.